Who the Indiana Fever lost in WNBA expansion draft. The WNBA expansion draft for the Toronto Tempo and the Portland Fire is now in the rearview mirror, as it took place on April 3rd. There was a lot of interest about which Indiana Fever players might be chosen in the draft, and what that might mean for the team's roster heading into the 2026 campaign. And now there's a clear picture of who the Fever lost to these two new teams. Indiana Fever lose Chloe Bibby, Christy Wallace in WNBA expansion draft. The Toronto Tempo selected Christy Wallace. While Wallace was technically under contract with the Fever during the 2025 season, she elected not to play in the team's campaign, and her contract had been suspended as a result. Wallace averaged 4.7 points in 17.2 minutes per game with the Fever in 2024. She appeared in 26 games and made 15 starts that season. Wallace wasn't the only Fever player who was selected in the expansion draft. Chloe Bibby was selected by the Portland Fire, which is sure to get a reaction from Fever fans. Bibby joined the Fever midway through the 2025 season. While she ultimately had to miss the entire postseason because of a knee injury, she still made her presence felt with the team in 2025, both on and off the court. Bibby averaged 9.8 minutes and 3.9 points per game with Indiana last season. She also played solid defense in her opportunities, and appeared to have cultivated a good relationship with superstar guard Caitlin Clark. This was shown by Bibby and Clark, who was also sidelined for the remainder of the season, often being next to each other during Fever postseason games. Ultimately, these two players aren't going to be the only changes to Indiana's roster. Both WNBA free agency and the WNBA draft are happening over the next couple of weeks, which means that there is more big roster moves to come in the near future. For what it's worth, both Wallace and Bibby are Australian, which means that the Fever lost both of their Australian players on the roster. It's also worth noting that WNBA free agency is certainly going to arrive at some point this month. There isn't currently any set date on when that will happen, as the new collective bargaining agreement (CBA) technically hasn't been ratified quite yet. But that could be arriving at any moment, and surely will be.